It's a Friday night, Friday evening, however you want to look at things. Let me know. Hello, everyone. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome to Reggae Boys Commentary. This is the hub of everything relating to Jamaican football. The last couple of days, we were absorbed with information regarding the tenure and the position of the head coach of the Reggae Boys. I would like to shift your viewpoint slightly, your eyes in another direction. And what I'll be doing for the next few minutes is reading an article as to why Liam Moore and Reading FC are in trouble. So that is what I'm doing right now as I speak. So, Reading FC, in case you were not aware, have been handed a 6-point deduction by the English Football League. Reading Football Club can confirm that they have accepted a penalty of a 6-point deduction as a result of exceeding the EFL's profit and sustainability limits. The points deduction will be applied to our total with immediate effect. A further 6-point penalty has been suspended until next season. This will be applied if the club cannot fulfill an agreed business plan going forward. The breach of regulations is calculated across a period of 4 years, 2 of which were unavoidably yet significantly impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. While there are undeniably extenuating and foreseeable circumstances that have contributed to this breach, Reading accept that this to be fair and reasonable punishment and will learn from their lessons from recent past. So, from this statement, what do you take from it? Well, we know, in a nutshell, that Reading are in trouble. But how much of a trouble are they? Well, let me show you the championship table because Reading FC are in problems. Big problems. Let me put it that way. Because they are in a situation which is, well, they play Nottingham Forest tomorrow, 10 a.m. Jamaica time. And I just want to show you what the table looks like at this point in time. And from there, you can decide the seriousness of the matter. So John Marlowe and Bournemouth are at the top of the table. Dexter Daps and Virgil van Mike is second in the table. Andre Gray and Queen's Park Rangers are fifth in the table. We all know West Brom. We all have a soft spot for West Brom. We all know why. Amari Bell and Luton Town are 11th. Kevin Smith and Blackpool are 10th. We all know who's at Stoke City, don't we? We all know who's there. So, let me just answer this. Yeah, I'm doing a live right now, so let me call you back. Yeah, man, cool. Yeah. Loyal subscribers want to get the scoop, so it is what it is, I should say. So, Reading were on the cusp of the playoffs, and I want you to look right now where Reading are at this point in time. Because of the 6-point deduction, they're 19th. 19th in the table on 16 points. The 6 points, they now have 16 points. They should have had 22, which would have had them within 6 points of the playoffs. Right now, Reading are just 4 points. 4 points above the relegation zone and 10 points adrift of the playoffs. 4 points above relegation. Hull City, Barnsley, Derby County. We know the serious situation it is right now for Derby County. It really is a serious problem. They have a mountain to climb. They have an 18-point deficit. But the show must go on, they say. So that's the situation that Liam Moore is in right now, the captain of Reading. He's in his 6th season with the club. 6th season at this point in time. And yes, of course, Kevin Stewart is at Blackpool, not Kevin Smith, but Kevin Stewart at Blackpool. So with Liam, he has a big decision to make. Because if Reading FC slip anymore, it's problems. And a player of his caliber doesn't deserve to be playing League One football. Does he leave and go on? I personally feel that Reading, even with their 10-point gap of 10-point deficit of not being in the playoffs, that's something that can be overturned. The season is still early. They haven't even reached the halfway mark as yet. But right now, it's difficult. And Liam, as we know, is just recovering from an injury. He's starting to fine tune with everything like that. So I expect him to put in some good performances. But Reggae Boys fans, you can let me know your thoughts. Big up, family. I'll see you. I'll see you, man. Enough respect. Enough respect. Afterwards, you can always shout me. So, why? Why is it that Reading got a 6-point deduction from the English Football League? Basically, in their accounts, they misrepresented their profit and loss and their sustainability statements. So it's like me saying that I have a business, and from Reggae Boys commentary I earned 50 US profit for the year. But in actual reality, I earned 10 US dollars for the year. So I lied in a sense in the profit that I earned. So you might say, why was that figure used? Well, basically it's the owners investing into their football team, into their product, and inflating things. So that is what has happened, and this is a 6-point situation that Reading have themselves in. 4 points above relegation and 10 points adrift of the playoffs. Personally, I don't think that Liam is going to leave Reading unless a Premier League team comes his way. He's a captain of the club, good solid wages, liked by the fans, and a regular. So unless a Premier League team comes in, I don't see him leaving. If they were to get relegated, there's no clause in his contract that says that he can leave if they get relegated. He has 2 more years left on his contract. So big decisions to make. And we'll see how those sorts of decisions will be made. Let's see. That's what you guys are saying in the comments. Yardy J.A. says first. Studio Michael Elliott says up, Simon, up. Alpha Dragon says big up, Simon, big up. Kenyon Amos, big up, Simon, big up. Tevin Campbell, big up, Simon. What's going on with Liam Moore? Yeah, so Reading, Liam Moore has suffered a 6-point deduction and now just 4 points above the relegation zone. Kevin Stewart, not Smith. Yep, Kevin Stewart, of course, at Blackpool. Davian McCleary. Are you related to Gareth McCleary? Just asking. Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up. Enough love, enough respect. Dre Anyweather Sports, big up. Dre Anyweather Sports. And he supports Chelsea, Harborview, the LA Lakers, the Dallas Cowboys, and the Reggae Boys. Brian. You are smart, man. You went to a tertiary institution. You have 2 degrees. And I'm not talking about the deodorant. So you must know how to spell my name, my boss. You must know, says Simone is why you put right there, so not Simon. You know that. But why do they punish the players and the point standings? Just find the club. It's in the rule book. It's in the rule book that if you don't account for your finances well, then you can get a points deduction. That's what we saw from Derby County as well. So, yeah. Only you alone can give us these news. Much appreciated. Damon Brown says Bahamas in the building. What's going on? I've never been to the Bahamas before, but I've heard it's lovely, and hopefully one day I get to visit the island. It's really nice. Phil Jones, what's the update on the head coach? Phil Jones from Manchester United. Oh yeah. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is still the man at the wheel. Don't worry. Damien Brown says, big up, Simon. Yeah, man, big up, Damien. Big up Somalia in the building. Hey, Somalia, how are you? I've never been to Somalia, but I met a Somalian over in Dubai, and nice people. Nice people. So, yeah, so as it relates to Liam Moore, guys, you guys can let me know your thoughts in the comments about this current situation. How does this make you feel? Should Liam pursue other opportunities? Don't leave out my reggae girls. Yeah, man. Yeah, that'd be a good question. Who's your favorite reggae girl? Dre, who's your favorite reggae girl? I'll name you my top 5 reggae girl players. Can you please answer my question? No. Man say it was a typo. Andrew says, what about Peter Lee Vassell? He's in the United Soccer League. He's at Indy 11. And you see all you name Big D Len. Watch Minaga answer. No more message from you on IG. No more message from you, Minaga answer. Simon, is it that Derby keeps on losing points because I thought that they had overturned the deficits? Yeah, it's because the club is in administration why they're in the situation that they're in right now as we speak. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Simon, is Kevin Stewart coming to play for Jamaica? He and Damari Gray and Redmond. Redmond is not ready yet because he's awaiting the birth of his first child. I'm not a father. I don't know what I'm going to be like if and when I am blessed with a child. I don't know what my emotions will be like if I want to divide my attention towards that firstborn. I don't know what it's like to be a father or just to be a father. If that day comes, I'll tell you how I feel. But at this point in time, the man said he wanted to do that. Is Kevin Stewart coming? He should be coming. He should be coming at some point. Damari Gray, he has to look for some documents, important documents. So that is the situation right now. So because they're in administration, they will continue to lose points based on how they progress out of administration. That is correct. That is correct. Jermaine Blake, tell me your honest view of the sub that replaced Lawrence. Greg Lee? Greg Lee is a G. No pun intended, but Greg Lee is a literal G. Honestly, Greg Lee is a G. I was speaking to one of my close friends about this quite earlier that there's a man that graduated from the Manchester City Academy and was one of the best players in the under 21, under 23 league. Went overseas, got valuable playing time, went up to Scotland, did well. And I've stood by this from the moment that he was called up for Jamaica against Saudi Arabia. Going forward, he's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I still feel defensively there are some aspects of his game to improve upon, but defensively, I mean, attacking wise, sorry, he's absolutely brilliant. And I would love to play him in a 3-5-2 or a 3-4-3 formation as a wing back. Honestly, it would be something that I would embrace. Kanya Plumber, she may cuss me out later. Just one? I have so much brilliant footballers. Yeah, Chinyelu Asha was the most comfortable reggae girl I've ever seen on a football in terms of this girl could be blind and she could still find a pass. Havana Salon, same thing as well. Marla Sweatman, the physicality there. Tiffany Cameron, pace, power, finesse. Bonnie, boss up net like bulldozer. Jody Brown, the next best thing since sliced bread. A big side, man. A big side. Thank you very much, Christina. I appreciate it. How are you doing? Thank you very much for commenting. I know you're here. I know you're watching, as you normally do. And thank you for watching. Hope you had a great day and enjoy your weekend. I don't even know what you're saying here. Redmond child was born today. Was it? Interesting. I honestly did not know that, but thank you. So because they are in administration, they will continue. Yeah, yeah. Simon Jamaica's move up 2 places. Are you talking about the FIFA rankings? I'll have to double check that. Let's get Taxi's job. Which club will he play for? He plays for Indy 11. So we're done with Amari Bell and Casey Palmer. I wouldn't say so. No, I wouldn't say we're done with these two. I think Turgot should be in the team over East. I agree Turgot should be in the squad. Yes, I was looking forward to see Lauren Silva back in the Reggae Girlz team. I don't know, my friend. I don't know what's the future. I don't know the future that lies with her. I think Denisha Blackwood has the left back position comfortable. Right back could be Sashana Campbell. If it's not Sashana Campbell, they might play Tiffany Cameron as a white wing back. Nah, I don't see that happening. Sashana Campbell, right back, centre halves, Vian Sampson, Konya Plummer, Alison Swaby. You could have a midfield three, perhaps, of Havana Salone, Chinula Asher, Marla Sweatman, and two up top, Bonnie and Tiffany Cameron. 5-3-2. Can we put one of our left backs in the right back position? No, I'm not going to do that. So I've been told, I think that it's going to be one legged. The Intercontinental playoffs, it's going to be one legged and it's going to be in a neutral venue. I like the idea that it's in Qatar because at least you give the countries a feel of what the atmosphere and so on and so forth will be like. So I embrace that sort of idea if it's going to be in Qatar itself. I haven't got full confirmation on that, but what I do know for a fact is that the Intercontinental playoffs will be one legged in a neutral venue. So I look forward to that. If or whether Jamaica is there or not, I look forward to the Intercontinental playoffs. I think that's really exciting. Yeah. So yeah, it was changed due to the FIFA match calendar. Fourth from CONCACAF, fifth from CONMEBOL, the second round winner of OFC, and a fourth round playoff winner. So yeah, the draw for the Intercontinental playoffs will take place on November 26th. So November 26th, which is next week Friday, we will know which confederation will play who and where. So what's the deal with Chapa replacement? Her John Barnes to take the job if offered. A lot of people would take the job if offered. Winfred Schaefer would take the job tomorrow morning if the job was offered. What going on with Turgot? None. Turgot good man. We may miss out on learn. Yeah, but the look, not Matt Busby, but Hugh Busby is aware about her Jamaican heritage. So yeah, surprising to me how Sweatman isn't and Cameron not in bigger European leagues. The market is tough, really, really tough right now in terms of England, Spain, France, demanding leagues. But those individuals that you made mention here are capable, more than capable of operating in those leagues. You heard about John Barnes' statement? Someone said he's waiting for the call. Well, a lot of people are waiting for the call. Doesn't mean that they're going to get it. I hope so too. I have a feeling we'll get Uruguay in the playoff. Uruguay, Chile. I have a feeling too. If it is, that part of the world. The Reggae Girlz team good. We only need the coach free up. We'll see what's going to happen to Busby. We'll see. Yeah, Derby now has a -3 points deduction. -3. We need Taylor Hines, says Timor Peterkin. We do. We really do. So we hoping for the best, and let's see what happens. So, guys, what are your thoughts about Liam Moore? I know there's a couple of new persons that tuned in. The situation with Reading is that they received a 6 point deficit for not reporting their profit and loss sustainability reports accurately. And this has left them just 4 points above the relegation zone and 10 points adrift of the playoffs. So that is the situation with Liam Moore. And I know you guys have been asking the situation about the coaching staff and so on and so forth. The technical committee has received the document from the technical committee. The executive has received the report from the technical committee, and they are making their decision, and the executive is going to ratify the decision. We're talking about Michael Ricketts, Raymond Anderson, Bruce Gaynor, Dalton Wint. So it's a number of persons to talk. Last night they were supposed to talk, but the meeting was aborted. So they're supposed to talk again today, and we'll see what happens by the end of the weekend. But like I said, guys, honestly, don't hold your breath. Don't expect anything tonight. The weekend, possibly, but don't hold your breath tonight. Honestly, watch a movie, watch Reggae Boys commentary, YouTube videos, interviews. Tell other people to watch Reggae Boys commentary. Subscribe to Reggae Boys commentary. Come on, guys. The race to 15K starts right now. The race to 20K, 50K, 100K starts right now. So, come on, guys. It's all on you. It's all on you. Depending on you guys. Simon, you need to rebrand Reggae Boys, Reggae Girlz commentary. I'm okay with the channel name. I'm okay with the channel name because it's football, one, and it's Jamaican football. And I know Reggae Boys is in it, but I talk Reggae Girlz, I talk under 20, I talk under 17, I talk futsal. I've even talk beach football on this channel. So yeah. Jade Bailey is a baller. Yeah. GFF is in conclave waiting to see the smoke in the chimney. Okay. Does changing the coach improve Jamaica's chances for the fourth or even the third spot? It depends. Depends. When the decision is made, who it will be. I gave you guys the name, but we shall see, because things can turn and change and so on and so forth. But the inclination is that it will be the man from Manchester to take over the job. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. You can name your accents segment, Simon says. Simon says, sponsored by Studio Michael Elliott. Simon, not worried Andy Carroll is there. No, I'm not worried. Greetings, how was your day? Just joined. My day was good, thanks. I had a good day. It was a productive day. I got through everything I needed to do. And I'm content. It's nice catching up with family and so on and so forth. I get to communicate with my mother. We have a solid relationship together, and she's someone that has always been there for me. So I would say I have a good day, and she means well for me, and I know that 100%. So I'm grateful for her and all that she has done for me over the past decade or so. So she knows, and she's watching as well. Hi, Mom. Leona leak what? So it's going to take time, and it's going to require some patience, guys. Patience, patience, patience. I agree, because we can all be soaked up into the daily affairs, the hustle and bustle of a work routine. We could be all bogged down into what might be happening personal. And I've seen you guys' comments. Honestly, I've seen it, and I've seen what you guys want to see more of and what you guys want to avoid speaking about and so on and so forth. And I've been frank with you all. I've seen what Teddy Lee Gray said about me talking this and talking that and so on and so forth. But that's how we'll grow at the end of the day. If it's reasonable, I'll take it on board. And I see what you guys say, and it makes sense. So it's all good there. Jude Spence. Drew Spence from Chelsea. You're right. Drew Spence. And like I said, all right, I'll be honest with you. If I had to pick a team tomorrow morning, 3-4-3. Schneider in goal or Rebecca Spencer. Left back, Den Blackwood. Right back, Sashana Campbell. Centre halves, Vian Sampson, Kanya Plummer, and Alison Swaby. Midfield of Drew Spence and Chinyelo Asher. Front three, Jodie Brown, Tiffany Cameron, Bunny Shaw. I appreciate that, Troy. Tell everybody you know, and we'll get there. Comments are moving so fast right now. I hope there is no fourth wave of the virus that limits the crowd numbers in January. Well, the Prime Minister, basically, when he was at Parliament, says we've reached a stage with this pandemic where he never said every man for themselves, but he basically says that every Jamaican has to take accountability for this. So it basically means that when we hit that 1.5 million vaccinations, basically the gate are gonna fly. So yeah, Chris Hughton would be perfect. I wouldn't say perfect for the job, but he would be good. He would be a good, solid coach. But I wouldn't say perfect. I'm a man of patience and contentment. Likewise, also, I hope the best with the Reggae Boys. Thank you. I agree. Jamaica needs to look into these guys for the future. I'm late. What problem with Liam Moore and Reading? 6-point deduction, and Reading are now 4 points clear of the relegation zone and 10 points adrift of safety. Eddie Sims, yeah, good player. Jamil Matt, Forest Green Rovers, I know. I interviewed Jamil Matt. You can look on this channel. Dane Scarlett, Tottenham Hotspur, yeah, we know. I know Josh Laurent very well. Tyrese Campbell. Tyrese scored goals for fun at Man City. This guy was just lethal. What's the deal with Liam Moore? Reading FC have received a 6-point deduction and they now sit just above the relegation zone. Kayla McCoy is at Rangers and Kayla is doing her thing. I didn't miss Kayla. I just don't have her in my 11 because I have Bunny as our number 9 and Jodie Brown and Tiffany Cameron as the wide forwards. If we're going to play Kayla, then we have to go 3-5-2 so that we could have 2 number 9s, 2 center forwards. Because I don't think Kayla should be that person that comes out wide and drifts centrally. I would much rather have her as that focal point with Bunny. Paige Bailey Gale is also a good player. She's a G. I'll admit that. Good, solid football player. So, well said. You're right. Simon, what happened to Kirk Wright? That read news or something, so Kirk is in stable condition, but do keep him in your prayers. He needs our support. How many match leave in the season for Reading? Plenty. We don't even reach the halfway mark of the campaign yet, to be honest. Because in the championship, you play 46 games. 46 games, yeah. And right now, they've only played 17. So we're talking about another 29 games to go. So we don't even reach the halfway mark as yet. There is a Reggae girl from Leicester City that play right wing against Costa Rica. I like how she play. Yeah, that is one concern. Mexico is going to arrive like a rabid dog in January after the two losses. We need to keep our guard. They'll come at us, which means that there'll be space for us to exploit on the counter. Can we exploit on it effectively? What's the deal with Nathan Redmond and Gray? The deal is don't expect anything anytime soon from them. Prayers. But yeah. We hope Kirk Wright will be good, but needs the support. So, Reggae Boys, Reggae Girls fans, what are your thoughts? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How do you really feel? Simon, what do you think about the January window? The January window, I feel we need 7 points. We need to go and beat Mexico. We need to go and beat Costa Rica. If we can beat Panama, that would be great. But guess what? We need minimum 7 points. Why all of them teams getting points deduction? Sad to see. Well, Derby County and Ravel Morrison are in administration, and Liam Moore and Reading, they have profit and loss sustainability issues. So it was a 6 point deduction. And next season, if they can't fulfill their obligations, then it will be a further 6 points. So, yeah. Nothing wrong with Liam Moore, but the club that he's in now are only 4 points above the relegation zone. Watson should be out of the team and bring in Kevin Stewart and Cousin. Well, Watson is out for the Mexico game, so it'll be interesting to see if he'll be part of the squad, even though it's a 3 game window and not 2. But he is definitely out of the Mexico game, which means the next game that he'd be available for Jamaica would be the Panama game away. So, yeah. How's Rebel been doing at Derby? Can you see him extending his deal or moving to a better club? Honestly, I feel this will be his only season at Derby, and he will move on. Move on to where? That conversation is for another day. But I think will be his only season at the club. So, but in terms of his performances, he's looked decent there. Simon, was our current point ranking? We have 7 points. 7 points is what we currently have at this point in time. 7 points. Yep. So, Reggae Boys fans, your thoughts about the situation with Ravel, Liam, Reggae Boys, Reggae Girls? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe.